Hi everybody, it's Lisa from Lisa's Paper Passion. I've switched over to a new phone and I don't have a holder for it yet to make videos, so I'm very sorry for the wobbliness of the phone while I'm recording it. I'm trying to keep it still with one hand, so just wanted to apologize in advance, but I'm not planning to make this a long video so you won't get too dizzy, I hope. Hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. It's Saturday, August 16th, 2014, and I just finished up a couple of projects and I wanted to give you a quick show. So this is what you're looking at in front of you is a Tilda inspired jar, and it's not a mason jar, it's a honey jar. I love honey. I just like to sorry, that's something that fell in the background. I like honey, like I was saying, and sometimes I just spread it on top of my toast and butter and eat it that way. So instead of throwing it out, since it's glass, I thought I would alter it like how Wanda alters her mason jars. And I have mason jars too that I'm working on, but I thought this was a really, really fun way to use the mason jar. I mean, excuse me, honey jar. But anyway, this is just a cutout from the front from my Tilda sewing bird paper. I bought that from Tutu Amy at mysophierose.com, and I'll put a link to her store. And she's the only one that had that paper when I was looking for it. So, and of course she has great prices and customer service. So I wanted to get that from her, and she is getting new papers as well. But anyway, on with the Tilda jar. On the other side of the jar, I made this handmade flower, and it's strips of fabric, and I kind of did like a button center with little beads and things. And this is something that Amy does too. And I'm sorry for the paint on my nails because I'm painting another jar right now. So, and then this is a doily that I dyed in a pink color. And I know it's kind of bright pink, but I really liked how it matched with the mostly pink that I used. And then on the lid itself, I wanted the lid to be functional. So I did tie all the little goodies that you see, the seam binding and everything. I tied it around the jar of the lid instead of the base of the lid. So I'm going to put the video on pause. I can't talk. I'm sorry. I'm going to put the video on pause, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like without the lid. Okay, I'm back. So this is the jar. So you could definitely put something in it and store goodies in there. This is the lid of the jar, and I love how it came out because it's functional as a pincushion. That's what I wanted to do. So that's the pincushion on top. I mean, it's not really deep, obviously, because of the height of the pincushion is it's not too high. I didn't want to make it like a ginormous pincushion. So that's the inside. I am planning to paint this before I give it away, but I just wanted to quickly show you how that turned out. So those of you who follow me on my Totally Tilda Facebook group have already seen this posted, but I wanted to give you a post close-up of the post. The other Tilda inspired, I call, projects that I've been working on are these jewelry mannequins. And it's a pattern in one of the Tilda books. I'm not sure which one. A friend of mine made a copy of the pattern for me so that I can make them. And I've been making these like crazy. I love them. I love giving them as gifts. This one actually is a gift to a friend that's going out. And this fabric is, I didn't buy it myself. My mom sews a lot. She's very, very talented. She quilts, and she gave me a bunch of like those what do you call it? Those oh, I can't think of the name. It's like when you buy little packs of fabric. It has a funny name to it. Anyway, I'll probably think of it later, and you're probably thinking of it. She gave me a bunch of them, and this is one of the patterns, and I figured I was kind of bored last night, and I was making a bunch of these, and so I figured I'd make a couple, and then I showed it to my good friend, and she said she liked the pattern, so I'm going to send this one to her. But this is what they look like, of course, before they're decorated, and I don't want to decorate it too much because it's kind of a pincushion, I believe. And then the bottom you leave with a gap here because you really need to put these on a stand because they're not very top or bottom heavy, and they'll fall. Like you're seeing the back one fall right there. So those are kind of my Tilda inspired. And then this one is one I made with some red polka dot fabric that she gave me. And I love how it looks with this lace. It just looks so divine with the white contrast of the red. So this one is probably going to be a Christmas present. My favorite season of the year, my favorite holiday. So those are my little Tilda. I've made like 10 of these so far. And then I'm making also one from this new material that I got, but I don't want to show you that. I don't want to skip ahead. The last thing I wanted to show you is this box that I made. My friend Christine Sauvel, I hope I'm saying that right. She kind of indirectly challenged me to make one. I actually told her to make one for me, and then she said, you make one for me. So, so this came out of a challenge, and isn't it amazing sometimes how we not push ourselves, but, you know, get inspired when someone says, oh, I want to make that. And then you're like, I want to make it too. And, you know, so I spent the morning, like an hour and a half this morning making this. And it's just a simple box. It's like a chipboard box. And actually what came in it was a Tilda bouquet that I had ordered from Archana when she did a special Tilda promotion in my group several months ago. So I just saved the box that she used. And because I said, you know what, you never know when you're going to reuse these things. And I reused it today, and I'm so happy on how this came out. The picture that inspired me was posted in a Facebook group. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name in the group, but anyway. So that's how I got my inspiration. And of course, this doesn't look like the picture that I got inspired by, but I use my own things. And that's what you should do when you're creating projects, is use what you have. Use what inspires you. Use the colors you love. And that's what I did. I had a lot of metals. I got these feet from Miriam's crafting blog several months ago. I used to design for her. She has wonderful products. And I never knew what I was going to do with these feet because they're huge. And I think they look excellent on this box because it just lifts the box up from the surface and kind of just accents everything. So this is the front of the box. And it does flip up to open, so it is functional, and you can put your goodies and stuff inside of it. These are one of the fabric Wanda flowers that I made. I do have a tutorial for this flower, so please look for it on my channel. And then for the top of the box, I'm going to flip it this way. Oops. The feet are getting caught. So I'm going to flip it this way that I could show you. I just kind of went with the flow. I had fun with it. I used what I have. I have these Seidan crystal blings from Prima in the background. This is Prima ribbon or trim I got from the outlet store several months ago. These are one of my favorite trims. They're cotton, they're soft, and they're beautiful. And then some seam binding. This is a bling that my friend Malika gave me. And just all sorts of gorgeousness on top here. And this is a metal piece, and I believe this is also from Miriam's crafting blog. The person I made it for loves butterflies, so I put that butterfly goodie on there. And then let me flip it back. The bottom is not covered with anything. Oh, before I forget, let me see if I have it right there. Yeah, I have it right there. Okay, so this, what I used as like the base for the whole box, I got from downtown LA. And I got it from a store called Maple Crafts, and I love it. Let me show you what it looks like. It comes on a roll. And it was actually like, they sold it by the yard, and the lady showed me the roll of it. And it's a pretty good deal. And I decided to use this as the background because it's kind of burlap, but not really, because it's easier to cut and it doesn't smell and doesn't make me itchy. So, okay, sorry. So this is one side of the box. I'm just going to go around. And then underneath each layer or each side of the box, I put this little vintage doily that I had cut apart, little tablecloth, not tablecloth, I should say placemat. So here's the back. Sorry about that. And this is a round metal piece that I just used half there and half there. And then this is the other side, kind of following the same theme. I love how the burlap looks with the, I love that trim that I just showed you because I really like how the white lace looks with the burlap trim. And that's it. And then I did put Velcro here That way it attaches tightly, because otherwise this flap, the side flap would kind of go up, and I didn't like how that looked. But the yeah, the Velcro works very well with that, and it's white, so it kind of blends in. But anyway, hope you like my projects. If you're not part of the Totally Tilda group, come check us out. We have a lot of fun there. We have, you know, Totally Tilda projects. This isn't, obviously, but, you know, I'm not just a Tilda crafter. I'm a all-around crafter, and I love grungy projects like this. And I'm also in a group called Heart of a Gypsy Soul Designs, and I'm actually on her design team for Gladys Moreno, so I'll put the link to that too. So there's lots of fun going on, crafting, and I hope this inspires you as you inspire me. And for those of you that are participating in the YouTube hop we're having this weekend for Gladys, that's another video that's on this channel. So come and check us out, do the hop. It's only 6 channels. You just have to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and the winner will be chosen. I think she's choosing it on Monday. Thank you everybody for stopping by and looking at my projects. I was going to make this like a really short video, but I talk a lot, so it kind of came out long. Anyway, thank you. Bye. God bless.